Which he just messaged me. All right. I better not play it, actually, thinking about it. Just in case he says anything. So yeah, so I don't know if I'll give you a couple of minutes and then I don't know if you want to go straight into it.
Yeah, we can just chat for a bit just to see people on here. It'd be also interesting because I know that you've done past lives before and meditation, and it'd be nice to offer you something just a little bit different.
Yeah.
So I'm aware of how you do it and what you do, and then I can still be me, but just offer you something else as well.
Yeah, you ask Kaylee, I'm up for anything. I want to try everything in regards to in that way. See, for me, the way I do like the meditation, get yourself like relaxed as possible, but then I do like portals. I don't really do more portals than anything else. So it'd be more the fact that you step through that portal and then it comes at you. It's like then I can describe it like Doctor Who. You come out the TARDIS type of thing, and then, you're in that sector. What do you feel? What do you sense? What do you see? What do you hear? And then it sort of acknowledge it from there, and then it'd be like, right, there's another portal open. You walk through that, and then get to stage. But normally I do section by section. What age? So it'd be like, what age are you? Can you tell what sex you are? So it won't be just like a portal that you walk through and go, right, that's everything in front of you, because obviously it's quite overwhelming for a lot of people. So I go, right, can you feel age? What do you feel? And some people struggle, as you know yourself, people struggle with it, don't they? So then I turn around and say, just feel it. What if you had to put numbers into your head, what numbers would they be? So in that type of way. But we all do it different ways, but I like to do it with I do it with like rising vibration background music, because then I want to rise it, because for me, the more the energy that can rise, the better it just goes straight like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I've seen other people use singing bowls, and then every time you make a sound, and I did that once, and I thought that was brilliant. I made the sound, and then it just like as if it was like a flash of light, and then using to the next people. So yeah, so very
fantastic.
Very yeah, it's weird.
Really nice.
I find it fascinating, but it's just I got to try your way, because when I seen it and I thought, right, I've got to try it. I even said when I said to you, didn't I, after the hypnotherapy, I was like, right, I want to try past life. And then like, you got there's the money, let's do it. I'm going for it, man. I'm going to go for it.
Yeah. Fantastic. So I mean, I've seen Joe Pogo and Jade, and there's lots of people coming up that I have seen. So it's nice to see familiar faces coming on this. So as you said, I usually use music as well. When people come to me as a one-to-one, I've got music that I play along. But with going across the internet and the filters that they put on the system, it just doesn't sound quite right. But I do like music, and I think music can take you to all different sorts of states, as we were talking just before we went on. And I think that it can really uplift you. And I've got certain tracks that I play that I like to, if I need to kind of feel like I need to be more motivated, or I need to boost the confidence for a talk I'm giving. So which I can talk to you about the different tracks and things that I use. So I could just say, does anybody have any questions before we start? Because I think we're just kind of we're going with the flow this morning, aren't we?
Yeah, but that's to be honest with you, Paul, that's the way I'd rather go, man. I've through my own life, just live every day, man. Go with the flow. There's no rush. There's no panic. There's no worries. Just do what you need to do, mate. It's like it's funny you say about music, like the Mavericks, or it was listening to Mavericks.
It was, yes, yeah. So I text you and you were watching.
Yeah. But yeah, you gotta listen to everything, man. I like. I don't even know what I was listening to before, to be fair, but can't remember. But right, so I'll let you take a try, mate, whenever you're ready. Let's get this off you for a start, because I don't want this. Right, cool. That's chucked over then. Right, so what do you want me to do?
Fantastic. Well, I know you can go into meditation anyway, but I'm going to sort of talk about the states that you go into, and you say you can go into it like that. But I'll just take a little bit longer, probably not as long as other people, but just to really take you into just so we can just go a little deeper this time round, to really access past lives, memories that you've lived before this one. So if you get yourself nice and comfortable.
Right. All ready?
Wonderful. So if you're nice and comfortable there, let's get you on full screen, which is always good. Just close your eyes for me. And wonderful. And with your eyes closed now, can you use your deep part of your imagination to pretend that your eyes are locked, glued, closed. And with those eyes being locked, glued, closed, holding on to that imagination and relaxation. In a moment, I'm going to get you to try and open your eyes. And when I get you to try and open your eyes, I really do want you to try and open your eyes. But all the time, I want you to keep pretending that your eyes are locked, glued, closed. Your eyes are locked, glued, closed. So holding on to that relaxation and that imagination. Just test me that your eyes remain closed now for me.
Yeah, definitely I can't open.
Good. Send that relaxation down to the tips of your toes instantly. And in that state of relaxation, I want you now to really have an awareness what helps you to get into a deep state when you meditate. And just allow yourself to go there now as I take you a little deeper down. You can, in your own time, start slowing down your breathing, making each and every single in and out breath more relaxed than the one before. That's right. Relaxing down now. Drifting down. And relax your body just that much more. Noticing your arms resting comfortably as you breathe slowly, easily, and effortlessly. Noticing feeling of your clothes on you now. Noticing yourself relaxing, deeper relax. So sleepy, so relaxed. Deeper and deeper and deeper sleep now. So sleepy. So relaxed. And now you've relaxed the body. It's now time to relax the mind. And first of all, I'd like you to be awareness of that state of meditation you get into. We'll call that floor A. As you allow your mind to relax, as you drift down now, down, down, down to floor A. Relaxing deeper down. So sleepy, so relaxed as you allow yourself to drift deeper as I am quiet to that floor A. Very good. You can allow yourself to go even deeper. And as soon as your inner mind knows you can relax sufficiently to review memories of a life you've lived before this one, You can find yourself relaxing even deeper. So drifting down now to floor B. That's right, floor B, so sleepy, so relaxed. Deeper and deeper and deeper sleep. So sleepy, so relaxed as you drift and float deeper and deeper down now. Floor B as I'm quiet. And you can allow yourself now to drift even deeper down to your basement of relaxation. Your basement of relaxation will be floor C. That's right, allowing yourself to drift deeper down. Deeper relaxed. Everything is slowing down now. Slowing down now. So sleepy. So relaxed. As you drift and float down, down. That's right, down, down to floor C. As I am quiet. Noticing how much more relaxed you are than you were a moment ago. Very good. And to help with the deepening process, when you're now using your mind and your imagination, allow yourself now to go to a beautiful, relaxing place of your choosing. Allow that to happen now. You may well notice that this relaxing place of your choosing may well be a real place, an imaginary place, or a combination of both. It's up to you. But here you're free to relax deeply and enjoy being in this relaxing place. That's right. And be aware of yourself looking at your own body out of your own eyes. You can relax even deeper here in this space. And slowly, easily and effortlessly, in this relaxing place you are right now. Just describe to me using your senses, seeing, hearing and feeling, and even smells if applicable, what it's like in this beautiful relaxing place of your choosing.
A field full of wheat.
Very good.
Sun is rising, beautiful yellow. Cobbled road, cobbled stones all the side of it. No care in the world.
Wonderful. And now I'd like you to just imagine yourself now floating up higher and higher, safely from where you are. Higher and higher now. So you're looking down on this beautiful place. And just let me know what it's like now in this space above as you look down. Describe that to me.
Same again, with a huge castle on the side.
Wonderful. And what else can you be aware of up here?
I'm on a horse down the bottom below me.
Wonderful. In a moment, when I tell you to, we'll take you back in time, back to before you were born, way back to a life you've lived before this one. In this life you experience, be looking out of your own body, out of your own eyes, deeply in that life you have lived before this one. And just say whatever comes from your subconscious into your conscious. Everything can be looked up later. So you can just relax and enjoy this life you have lived before this one. Alright, on the count of 3, in an enjoyable way, you'll suddenly feel yourself, on the count of 3, drop out of the sky, and where you'll land will be directly back into a life you've lived before this one. Alright, on the count of 3 to that past life, what's most appropriate to you. 1, 2, 3, back into that past life. And just now be aware of what you're aware of in this life you've lived before this one. And just tell me what you're aware of now.
Mountains of snow.
Wonderful.
Trees are green. The water is blue. I feel like I've just been born into a hut, muddy floor, straw on the top. You can see it.
Wonderful. And how old do you feel you are now?
I feel like I've just been born.
Okay.
For some reason, I can see it.
Okay.
Tiny fingers. I can feel like I'm shouting. I'm looking up. I can see straw. Straw hut.
Very good. Do you have an awareness of anyone else around now?
2 ladies. A man and 2 brothers.
That's good. And describe the people that are closest to you now. How do they look? These 2 ladies and the men, how do they look?
Rugged. Beard. Like Viking.
Very good. And the awareness that you have as a child in this young age. Are you able to tell me if you're male or female at this young child?
Male.
Male. Very good. And we just move further forward, staying with this lifetime. 5 years from now. So you're around the age of 5, so you can explore more about this life you've lived before this one. On the next count of 3, we'll move forward to you being at the age of 5. 1, 2, 3. 5 years old. And tell me about your 5th year and what you're aware of.
Training. Muddy field. Between the mountains. I can hear the clashing of shields, but wood.
Wonderful.
I got a dark green. Feel that. I can see it. See dark green, small leather boots and thin trousers.
Okay. And who's training at the moment?
See the warriors.
Very good. And do you have any connection with any of these warriors that you see at the moment?
Just one, that's my dad.
Lovely. Describe your dad, how he looks now.
Big, broad, beard down to his top of his belly, smiling all the time, big cheeks, long hair. Really lost. I can see him losing it eventually. In regards to just going thin, not losing it completely. I can see him more strength than anything else.
That's good. Now on the next count of 3, your father's name is 1, 2, 3. What's your father's name?
Wilhelm.
Very good. And now, from your subconscious mind to your conscious mind, from this past life, your name. What's your name?
Adolf.
That's wonderful. And where in the world are you now?
Norway.
Norway. That's good. And just let me know in Norway if the place where you are, where this training, well, it's called to you and the group of people you're with. What do you call this area in Norway?
High. It sounds like Heifelfine. I can't. It's hard to pronounce. See H. Oh,
That's really good that you got that so far.
It's H-O. You can see H-O. Looks like H-O-F or H-O-I-F. It's like Hoffenheim. It's not Offenheim. It's Offen. It's a marketplace. A very small village.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'd probably say there's a couple of 100 people. That's about it.
Lovely. So now, if you went to that village in the marketplace in this lifetime, on the count of 3, allow yourself to go to seeing that area now so you can describe how it looks. 1, 2, 3. We know how that area looks.
Seafront. The long ships are brought in, and they're sailing from the seafront where the ships have come in, all the way to the beginning of the town, or village, whatever you call it. It's just loads of mud huts, wood.
Wonderful. And describe these ships, these boats coming in. How do they look?
Like a dragon / head carved. I can see one with Thor's face put in. I can see one with the rune symbols. I can smell fish. Stinky old fish. I can smell sea. I can smell the meat rotting.
And where's this meat at the moment? Where's that rotting? Okay.
It's cold. Very cold.
And describe this. Sorry, carry on.
It feels very cold. Very, very cold. I feel like I need a blanket. I'm so cold. It's more that the air is cold.
Now, I want you to have an awareness now of how you're dressed. So, as you maybe glance down and see your arms and your legs, just let me know how you're dressed in this moment where you say you're not warm enough. How are you dressed?
I've got a green, loose, thin top. It goes down to my sleeves. I got a brown, looks like cotton. They're very, very, very thin. Very thin. Can't see through it, but you can. It's thin feeling. I got brown, bright brown leather shoes, pointed. I feel like I just might as well just walk on the floor.
Of course. Now, just staying with this lifetime, I want you to now go to the area of where you live, where you rest your head at night. That happens, staying with this lifetime, around this age, now. So where you rest your head at night, where you live, describe that to me.
Trees. I'm closest to the trees. Stones come from the water up to the house. Wood is old. Touching it makes me feel old. I can feel it. All weathered. But for some reason it's fine. I go in. The door is of looks Wiccan binding. The little plants type of trees, what they make. The wood is together. It's not big. The kitchen's in the middle. Everything's prepped on the right, and all the beds are to the left.
That's good. And who else lives in this place with you?
A girl, 2 brothers, or a dad and mum.
Wonderful. And now I'd like you to go to a time when you're with your mum. So you can describe how your mum looks. Allow that to happen now. Time when you're with your mum.
I see 2. One with armour across the body, leather, wrapped in between, intertwining with each other. Strapped tight. Always blue. With a very darkish blue. I also see that like an apron, cotton dress, handmade, dark brown, very muddy at the bottom.
So are these 2 different ladies, or is it the same lady dressed in different ways?
Same lady.
Okay. And now on the count of 3, her name comes to you. 1, 2, 3. What's her name?
I just keep hearing Lagatha.
Lovely. And now you said you had, I think it was a sister and 2 brothers. You let me know their names. They come to you now. What are their names?
Idril, Either was the one. His nickname's Loki, for one. Can't get the other.
That's okay. No worries. Now,
I don't know why I keep hearing either.
that's fine. Are those the two brothers?
One feels it. They call the other one Loki. He's mischief. He's always doing something.
Very good. And there's one more, just so we can get the name. I don't know if it was the sister. Is that the sister you haven't named yet? But it comes to your... Say, lovely. Staying with this lifetime, we'll move further forward in time. Further forward, you being at the age of 10. That happens now, the age of 10. And tell me about that, please.
We're sad.
How comes you're sad?
Lost our brother.
Sorry to hear that. What happened to him?
He fought.
Sorry to hear that.
Shot by an arrow and then stabbed in the gut.
Sorry to hear that. And now, carry on.
It's what we do.
And now, the awareness comes to you from your subconscious mind to your conscious mind, who he was fighting at the time. Allow that.
He's in the halls of Valhalla.
Hey.
Feasting and eating of Odin. Thor, Freya, Frigg, Tia, Balder. I keep seeing Valkyries non-stop. He died. He didn't die on the battlefield. He got stabbed, pulled back, and then it's like as if he died with us for some reason, like as if he managed to hold out until he got home.
I'm glad you're able to say your goodbyes to him. And who they were fighting, who's fighting them? Do you know who they were, who the people were fighting at the time?
The English.
English. Okay.
Alfred. I've got so much anger towards him.
Staying with this lifetime. Around this age now, we'll just go to a strong memory of something which was either exciting or pleasing for you. In this time, let's find a more positive memory from this time. Staying with this lifetime, go to that time now. 1, 2, 3. Good, strong, positive memory. And tell me about that.
Feasting in the hall of a raid we've done. With 2 ladies to the side of me, laughing, drinking. Huge fire in front. Kicking my feet up for some reason, in laughter. I feel strong, I feel thin, but I feel so strong. But for some reason, I'm near the top. It's like I'm sitting on the edge of the table of the table with where the Earl would sit. I don't know why I'm sitting there, happy, and everybody's cheering but looking at me.
Well done.
I feel the warmth of the fire. I can actually taste the drink. I can actually taste it. And it's horrible. It's so strong, there's nothing to it. It's just super strong.
And what is it you're drinking?
And it's mead.
Very good. And you said they were all looking at you. What's the occasion of being here now at this time?
A celebration of a good raid. There's gold everywhere. There's weapons being brought back. I can see English broadswords. I also see, it looks like a gold arm ring. You can see, which is on my left. Celebrating of a victory. That's just happened.
Very good. And this hall you're in now, on the count of 3, the name of the hall comes to you from your subconscious from this past life. 1, 2, 3. What's the name of this hall?
Findario.
Good. And is there any... Carry on.
Findelheim. Hilheim? No, Hilheim. Findario. Findarealheim. 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 That's exactly how they Findarealheim.
Good.
See crosses. They're showing it me. I can see crosses of the entrance both way curved like a bottom of the boat.
That's good. And is there anyone of note here, someone that everyone looks up to in this hall? Is anyone like that there now?
Yeah, my dad.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Staying with this lifetime, just at this moment in this hall, just let me know how old you are now.
21.
In this hall. 21. That's good.
I got cuts and scars all over my body. I got shot by an arrow in the left side of my shoulder. I got stabbed in my leg. My feet are all dirty and nasty. Of mud. I can feel broken bones, collarbone. My back hurts. But for some reason I can still carry on as normal.
Well done. And how do they treat these wounds? Are those wounds treated at all when you come off the battlefield?
Wrapped around with sage. And there's runes next to me carved into different things, wood, antler. Even weapons have runes on, they've even put it in next to me.
That's good. Now, staying with this lifetime, we'll just move further forward in time. Further forward to being at the age of 25. Allow that to happen on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Your age of 25 now. Tell me about that.
I'm in the old seat.
Okay. Tell me a little more.
Can't tell if I am it though.
Okay. Well, now just count to 3 and I'll click my fingers, and the awareness at this time of this lifetime becomes a little more aware from your subconscious mind to your conscious. So allow it to happen. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. More information comes to you now from this lifetime. Let me know what's coming to you now.
I've got a wife and 2 kids.
Good.
She's a shield maiden.
Lovely. Describe her to me.
Tall, strong, broad. slim, curvy, very strong. Not even in a big built way. Not fat. Not slim neither. Narrow shaped glass figure. It's really strong, very powerful, very respected. I keep touching the kids' heads and touching my head to them. My dad's gone. And I'm living with no cares, no worries. I keep hearing name the Bjorn. Keep hearing Bjorn all the time. In the hall, Bjorn. Talking about it.
That's good. And what happened to your father when he passed? What happened to him?
He died. Killed by the English.
Sorry to hear that.
But old age was killing him.
And now, tell me the names of your wife and the 2 children. That comes from your subconscious mind to your conscious mind now from this past life. Allow that to happen now.
Diriel.
Lovely.
Diriel. Keeping Diriel, the shield. Diriel, the shield.
Good. Now, the moment when you first met your wife that you have now, staying with this lifetime, the time when you first had that first meeting, happens on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Marketplace. I see her outside my house. She looks like she's cleaning something or picking something up. And then she stood up. I could see her turning around. I'd never seen her before. But I walked over. I had to follow her. I'd never seen her. I went up to her and I could see walking triangle. The house. There's a triangle path. So I go into the middle, go to the other side of the triangle path. To the left. I can see me running to her. And I sort of say, and I stop her. And I look and I say to her there and then, I see the most beautifulest woman ever. She goes, I'm not a woman. She says, I am a shield maiden. I am more than a woman. And then she walks off.
That's good. And how old were you when you first had this meeting with her?
18.
Lovely. And now we'll move further forward in time. Further forward to how you got married and the celebrations that you had at the time. Allow yourself to move to that time now. Time when you got married and what you saw.
My hand is holding her hand next to the sea and also on top of the mountain. It was a 2-day ceremony. While I'm doing it one by the sea and I'm doing one up in the mountain. But they're 2 separate days. I can't tell if it's the same day that I did the mountain sea or the sea of the mountain. But all I can see is her with flowers in her hair. I see her hair tied, my hair tied down to the bottom of my back.
That's good. And let me know how you're both dressed having this ceremony. How are you both dressed?
It's like a long sleeve t-shirt, but it's not. It's like up to the forearms. It's like a red colour, but dark red. And my boots have a light, darkish, medium brown, I'd say, actually. Then the trousers, I would say they're very dark. But I seem to wear a white top as well. But it's different ceremonies, different things. I have one white, one red. She's all in like a cream colour.
Sounds lovely. And how old are you at this time? Getting married?
19.
Wonderful. Staying with this lifetime, we'll move further forward in time. Further forward to the moment when you had your first child and how that was for you. We'll now move further forward to that time on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Your first child within this lifetime. Tell me what that.
Panicking, running, smashing the door down, well, swinging it wide open, going there. And they're telling me I gotta wait, and I'm like, no, it's just come out. And it's a little boy.
Wonderful. And tell me about what it was like when you first saw your little boy. What was that like?
There's blood everywhere. I can hear baby cry. Moving in my arms.
That's good. And how does that feel for you?
Amazing. I'm showing it off to the gods. I'm telling them that this child is the blessed child.
That's good. Now, staying with this lifetime and move further forward in time. Further forward to you now being at the age of 30. Allow that to happen on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. The age of 30. Tell me what is happening now at the age of 30.
I'm at a funeral. Someone's died. We've had to bury them in stones. I see stones piled upon stones, and then it's like a defeat, and we're sending off the dead. But it's hard. I can't tell if that's me or not. I don't know if it looks like I'm looking at it, but nobody. I don't know.
Okay. So it may well be an out-of-body experience, or it may well be that somebody else has passed.
It's hard because I can. The stone. It's weird because I see the stones piled up, but then I feel like I'm lying down on the boat. But I'm dead. I can definitely tell I'm dead.
Okay.
I can definitely tell that I can feel it. I can feel it, smell it.
Staying with this lifetime, we'll now go to your last moment within this lifetime. So your last 10 minutes or around 10 minutes of this lifetime. So you can let me know what's happening. We'll go to that time. We'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3. The last 10 minutes. Let me know what's happening now in your last 10 minutes.
Shield wall. Everybody's panicking. We're overrun. I'm fighting. I know it's my time of death. Keep seeing crows. Look as if it's a spiritual event. I see it. I can smell it. I can hear the shaking of bone. Look as if it's dried up on a rattle. And it's coming out. It's getting louder and louder. I give up. and go for it. I know I'm meant to die. I'm going for it. I got shot in the arrow in my right leg. I got blood dripping down me. I've killed many. And then I deflect, kill one, and I'll get stabbed in the stomach. A little bit of a podge on me. I can feel it. Into my stomach. All the way through my spine. And then I can feel a shield wall going in front and pulling back. They pull me back. They're pulling me back. They're dragging me back. Right inside of the belly button. All the way through to the spine. Just on the side. Coughing blood up. I feel sick. I feel ill. I feel really sick. I feel I'm going to throw up. I can feel it coming up.
Experiencing what? Sorry, carry on.
I feel I'm going to be sick. I feel so sick.
Same with this life. You can just take on what emotions you want to in this time.
Okay. Don't want it. I don't want
knowing that this can be like a videotape that can be fast forward or rewound, seeing your last moments, you only experience what emotions you're happy to experience. Knowing that it's now soon time for your moment of passing. 0 will be your moment of passing. Again, only experiencing what emotions you're comfortable in experiencing. I'm going to count backwards to 0. And if you experience anything, just let me know what that is as I count to 0. So 10.
Lying on the bed. My 2 boys are there. I'm banging my heads with theirs. I'm saying fight for Valhalla.
8.
I'm dying. It's going black.
7.
Telling them to be warriors, strength, stand the ground, and be better than I.
6. 5.
My wife's dead ages ago. I keep saying I'm meeting.
4.
I'm meeting her.
3. 2. 1. And 0. You've just passed over now. What are you of the awareness of now you've just passed over?
Yeah, it's dark. I was in a tent, a big one. And I've gone. And then they fast forward me onto the boat. But I'm back home. It's like they've stopped fighting, they say they're going home. But they're taking my body with them. Even though I keep hearing people going, no, should bury him here. And I keep hearing the boys going, no. And then that's where I feel I'm cold on that line on there. My hands across my chest, I can see it. Draped in a bear fur, brown, black bear fur, leather armor on. 2 swords across me. I see lavender, sage, parsley for some reason. Like a parsley looking plant. I see a chest of gold, silver. Yeah, a small bow, another for ceremony. And I can see a T-junction with wood going out into the sea. People waiting there. I hear horns blowing. And I hear fire crackling. I just keep hearing I'm off to Valhalla. Valhalla. Drinking with the gods. Drinking. Exactly that. Drinking with the gods. And I see myself at a table. People are laughing and joking now. I see more happiness.
That's good. Having an awareness now from this lifetime, what happened to your wife when she passed away? What happened to her?
She died in battle. But it's in English.
Okay, sorry to hear that. And I hope within this space you're able to be reunited.
Yes.
Moving forward a little bit in time in this space that you are now. Just let me know what you have the awareness of now.
I've heard she died.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going berserk. I've turned into something that is unstoppable. I can feel a headbutt in a helmet of metal. I have no fear. There's nothing. I can't even feel pain. I just feel so angry. Headbutt in the helmet. I've broke his nose. I've slit his throat. Jumped him. I've stabbed and fought. I'm going through wave after wave after man.
Of course. Now, staying with this lifetime, and just move forward to that space in the afterlife with the table and the drinking. Allow that to happen now. If I was to get you now to review this life that you've just had, what would be the lesson and understanding from your higher self? What message is coming to you now?
Fight with courage. And we're waiting for you in Valhalla.
Very good. Do you feel you wish to receive any healing from this life experience you've just had?
No, I feel okay.
Good. In a moment, we'll be back in that wonderful place where you started from, that place where you had the wheat and growing in that special, relaxing place just for you. And just to let you know that that past life can be reached again, should you wish to experience it at any other time. But for now, we'll just go back to that wonderful, relaxing place where you started from. On a count of 3, 1, 2, 3. And just let me know that you're there now.
Yeah, I'm riding a horse.
Wonderful. In a moment, I'm going to awaken you from this nice, deep, relaxed state. I'm going to count up from 1 to 3, and on 3 and only 3, your eyes will be open. You'll be refreshed, alert, calm and confident, reinforcing every single positive thought you ever had about yourself, reinforcing all the positive from this past life, and remembering everything with crystal clear clarity. So on 3 and only 3, your eyes will be open. 1, becoming aware of your hands resting comfortably. 2 small movements now in your body, signaling that it's soon time to awaken. On 3, eyes open, alert, refreshed and ready for the rest of the day.
Oh,
How are you doing?
I feel so, yeah, that was weird. It was good, man. Beautiful
Good.
idea. Loved it.
Had lots of nice, wonderful comments coming up on the side, which you'll probably be able to see now.
Yeah, the one question I want to ask you, when he said about the child, what sex was you? I was both, but I was in 2 different parts of period of time. I was a girl and I was a boy, and I choose to go to the boy's life.
Okay, yeah, that's yeah, it can happen all sorts of different ways, but yeah, that's interesting that you sort of said that. And you, first of all, you're just finding your way into the past life as well, so it's not like it's actually when you get into it back more, you've kind of really living through that past life, and that the one that you chose. So that was really good.
Oh,
you're all right.
yeah, that was deep, man. But yeah, it was mad. That was it was like so vivid, like literally the battles was just ridiculous.
Yeah,
I've never ever seen. Could never even imagine the bloodshed. It was there was no mud. Honestly, there was no mud. There was blood absolutely everywhere, and it was just like I don't know why I keep hearing out. Oh, I felt like so angry towards Alfred. And that name came up, and I was just so angry. I was like, I just went berserk. But I'm not sure if it was that time period. But I kept hearing we was talking about Ragnar, but then we was talking about Bjorn, like as if he was still here. And yeah, it was really weird. Like it was really weird because it was very, yeah, I don't know why. I just felt the presence of like Ivar. Like that's the only way I could explain it. It was really, yeah, man. I loved it though, to be fair. Apart from the bloodshed, that was a bit like, whoa, I don't realise how bad it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, just nothing purely. It was literally, it was fighting. It was fighting, sailing, and it was just pure fishing. There's loads of fishing. There's one thing I kept seeing, lots and lots of fishing. But it was only short, like within seconds, I could tell. Like, you know, you said skip, and it was like, you know, like a blink of an eye, you sort of like your life flashed forwards like that way. And it was like that, man. It was yeah, it was weird because I love weaponry and understanding it. I went from a sword and a shield to an axe and a shield. Then I went back to because but the one thing that stood out with me with that one was the fact that when she died, I am not joking you, I actually felt it. I felt it in my fingers. Grab his like he had chainmail, but he was like God, it was like, I don't know. He must have robbed it from someone because it was that, you know, just like torn and stuff. I just grabbed it. I could feel it, bang, right there. I even felt the strip of metal, like here.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Bang, and then I just felt blood all in my face, and I just went split, and I just chucked into the side, and I just ran forwards. It was like as if a rhino charging. That's the only way I can describe it. And then I lifted it like bang, and then I got to hit him, and then I spun round, and then I swung the axe into the. I could feel. I felt it like as if I was holding it. Boom into the neck, ripped it out, threw him to the side again, and I shouted so loud that for me it was like as if I shouted that loud, and my voice went. It was that. It was like a battle cry, if you want to call it that way. So loud.
Like you damaged the vocal cords or something.
It was to the point where like that afterwards I shouted so loud and it like echoed throughout the place, and it was just different then. And that was it, and that's all I could see. But the feeling, oh my God, I felt it like as if I did it myself now. Bang, I never forget. That's one thing that's going to stick with me forever. Just like bang, and it was like as if I crushed his skull even with the helmet on, and I just slipped, thank you, off you go, and went off. Yeah, man, that was weird. Like I've never felt something so vivid in that way. And then I just seen her lying there staring. And I turned around, she was just lying there staring. And I was like, nah. And I picked her up. I can remember like fighting, and then they all came across, and then we repelled them back, and then I just picked her up. But yeah, man, it was like, it was bizarre.
That was really interesting, and people have really enjoyed it. I've been seeing the comments come up along the side, and some really nice ones for both of us, so thank you for that.
So there you go. Yeah, Matt, I'll tell you what, that was brilliant. That was really really good, because you know when you were saying like you go to a time period, the only way I could describe it was like a tree root. The only way I could describe it was like a tree root, obviously not in the ground but like coming up, and it showed. It's like a big thick tree root, like wavy, and then there was different branch, like not a branch, but like another root coming off it, and then it was showing me different lives. So I see more than what I thought, and I thought, whoa! I was like, wow! And then obviously when you said, "What can you see?" It took me to Viking era. It made me feel like I was in like 880 AD type of era. That's what I made me feel like. But I keep seeing 9 instead. Now I'm subconsciously just letting it happen. I see 9 instead. But yeah, man, it was, oh my God, the tree root of life was weird, very very weird. I definitely seen Viking. And then when you took me to that, you said go to your place, like riding the horse, I felt like I had knight's armor on me. I felt very heavy, felt very massive as well, not fat but like huge, and I was just riding. Good. And it was like if I was racing, it was fun. And then and then I seen the samurai one. It was like as if there was pictures, if that makes sense. It was like pictures. I couldn't see the video, but it was like, I'm gonna have to do that again because I'm gonna go back into the other ones. But I could see Japanese huts constantly. Japanese huts with the the green moss grass or the mossy grass type of thing on the cliffs.
Yeah.
I seen that because it sort of went back. I had to go back before, so like it would be samurai, Templar, Viking. That's the way it went across. And I had like little glimpses of it, and I could just see a man kneeling down with this massive puffed up like type of outfit type of thing, just looking out onto the what's it called? It was very and that was like if I looked at it, I felt it, like within a second, and then I went second. But they took me to the Viking era.
Yeah, that's
man.
interesting, and I like that the way you went into it as well. Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was absolutely awesome. That was brilliant.
Well, thank you,
man. I must admit, I want to do it again. I actually want to go back and do it again.
Yeah, we'll set that up sometime, definitely.
That was awesome, man. But it was just I couldn't. It was hard getting the names because I couldn't. It was like I could hear it, but I couldn't say it and I couldn't understand it. So I just tried to grab it if I could. I could definitely see the HOIFL. I could see that, but I felt there was something missing. I could see that. But it was like it wasn't like Vikings, like Kataka or anything like that. It was small, but there was enough only for 100 people being there. That was with kids and everything. It was only a small place, like, and it was all surrounded by trees, and it was like a triangle. It was very bizarre. It was like a triangle way looking into it. You had the mountains on the side, but on the left, the mountain sort of, you could see the water going round to it, but it wasn't big as the one on the right. But then when you went on the right mountain, when I said the ceremony, I could remember that massively. It was on the top, and this mountain went straight across what we could see, but it went slightly off to the right. And as it went slightly off to the right, it had a bit of a rounded, like, you can't go any further, if that makes sense. Like,
yes, absolutely.
It was like a ceremonial. There was stones there. There was wood carved. I can see the drawing Odin, how they done it on Viking and stuff like that. They'll look like that. It doesn't look like that. Doesn't look like that at all. He's actually what's it called? He's actually just a man with like a I don't know what it is, I would say like a helmet type of thing. That's hair coming down with a raven each side, and all he's got is a shield and a spear. That's it. There's no other detail. And I kept seeing the F, the Y symbol. So I kept seeing that symbol, symbol, and and I've got it tattooed on me. So look, that one as well. I kept seeing that symbol.
Yeah,
it's like a weird.
You're
supposed to see it like that. So it sort of goes up, down, and then out. That makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
The comedies. Yeah, sort of.
I can see it when I get on full screen. I can see that all right now.
Yeah. So like
excellent.
that, I kept seeing that with him. Kept seeing that. It was awesome, man. Awesome, that was.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. So it's one of them. I've done. It makes sense. Well, I've been drawn to Vikings, and I've got I've got it all here. I've got loads of Viking stuff all there, and but that was awesome.
I tend to find it happens two ways. Either people have like a fascination with the time period and they go back to it and they have a past life, or some people say, I'm going to go back to, I don't know, say they were really fascinated with the Victorian era. I'm not had a past like that, and it doesn't happen. So it could be 50-50. I find that people have had a past life in that era and they go to it, and other people, it's like, oh, I was hoping I'd go there. And I ended up being a chimney sweeper in the 1950s or something.
It was mad though. It was like as if there was no importance to anyone. There was no importance to anyone. But then afterwards, it was like as if I became ill. But I couldn't tell if I was or not. But I wouldn't be sitting in his seat if I wasn't. So I'm just going to take it as that. And then I felt like I just seen the kids, both of them come up, blonde, very blondish hair, long hair. They both had long hair, pointed nose, quite a bit of a pointed nose on it, on the one kid. It wasn't big, like, just like the style of it, pointed. Round, very defined jaw, but it was round. That makes sense.
Yes.
But I can definitely see the father. I could definitely see that rugged beard all across here, down to here. It was like a lightish brown. I'm gonna call it that way. Hair, but it was like sort of a little bit thin just across the hair, like on top, like here, thin. It was all they still had it, like, but it was just going to be. It was more age, I think, it wasn't anything else. He had big, puffy rose cheeks, bit of a belly on him. I can always see him in brown, like a dark reddy brown colour. Top, big, but nobody messed with him. He was like, the strength he had was just like, it was like as if there was a nickname. I could hear him saying a nickname, and it was like as if they was calling him Thor, because he just had stupid strength. He was just like stupid strength. But when he was training, the only thing I can remember looking at him, and he hit the shield, and this bloke just went flying backwards, like shield to shield. He just hit it, and this bloke went flying backwards. That was when they was training. I was like, whoa! I was like, and I looked at it like as if, wow, that's my dad. And it was like, boom, and I was like, I want to be like him. But then, it was like as if I became better, but I died young. Well, we classic young at this age, but it was about 30. I could actually feel it when he was going through, and I because I haven't had nothing to eat or drink. I said so fancy because of the pain sometimes, but it was just I actually felt like as if it was all in me. It was right here. I generally thought I was going to be sick. I generally thought I could feel it right there, the back of my throat.
Yeah.
But I would be sick, and I was like, what the hell, man? I was like, I've never felt it, never felt that. And I was like, it's just pissing it off. Yeah, man. It's like, wow. Yeah, man. Very, very, but I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely
you seem happy coming out of it, which is always a great sign.
It just makes sense why I'm so drawn.
Yeah.
I might have to do some more meditations and go into it a bit more and see what. But I was so drawn to Bjorn. Drawn to Bjorn. I don't know why, but I just was. And you asked Rob, I got a massive fascination with Vikings. So yeah, man. So it's makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. But
absolutely.
I loved it.
Brilliant.
Loved it.
I'm very pleased.
Absolutely loved it. Yeah, man.
Excellent.
I've got to do another one.
No, absolutely.
God, that was awesome. But no, God, I just can't believe it. It's like, wow. I think what I'm shocked about the most, it felt so real. It felt that real. It felt like I was literally not who I was past life, like me, I am now, there and there. And it was just
fantastic.
Incredible. But the fish, no. Ugh. Oh,
you're getting the smell of rotting fish and rotting meat.
I could smell it, man. I was like, oh man, that's just made me feel sick though, but it was just not pleasant to smell it. No. But it was like a normal smell, so I got used to it.
Yeah. So it's all good.
But so honestly, Linda's just put this guy Paul is amazing, but he's definitely am, because I've had hypno.
Thank you.
I've been feeling better. Well, I still have pain, but I've been feeling better in here.
Good.
And man, I'm enjoying myself. For once in my life, I'm actually really enjoying myself.
Oh, that's really good to hear. Thanks, Phil.
So definitely, mate, I definitely would 100%, 1,000,000,000% recommend you any day of the week.
Yeah.
Any day.
Thank you. Yeah.
So man, awesome. Fucking, I'm sorry to swear, but I'm actually going to swear for once. That was brilliant. That was
good.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I'm pleased.
Yeah.
Good reaction.
You seen that, mate? You seen that? #1 fan, Sam Oliver.
Yeah, thank you, Sam. Hi, Sam.
Awesome, man. But if anybody wants past life, I swear to God, you got to do it. You've got to do it, man. Got to do it. There's different ways, and like your way is different to mine. So it's nice to have both, because I got to do it. I'm sorry, mate, but that's one of over the next couple of days I'm going back. I'm doing it again.
Go for it. Yeah, absolutely.
Do meditation, see what it is, and then go from there.
And if whatever more comes up, please let me know as well, because I'm always fascinated with past lives and everything.
It was like as if doing this one was unlocking it. It was like unlocking a locked door. Now I can go to the Samurai, go to the Templar. I know I can do that because I felt already there. But for this for me was very much like as if you unlocked the door for that one, and it was like the room I was in. I was like, whoa, okay, this is. I could feel the mud in my toes. I could feel the sweat of water in between my toes, and it was like, even though it was a leather shoe, and it was sewn on top, so it wasn't sewn on the sides or anything. It was literally just a shoe wrapped. There was nothing, and I could feel the water going into it and squishing, and I was like, but then like afterwards, it was just man. I can't remember the names or what I said because it's fading now. It feels fresh. That's the reason I said I want to do like this so I can download it and then I can look back into it. But I can't stand it. So it's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be good so that you can. I mean, that's why I like to record these. You know, even when I do them on Zoom, is so that people always have like a record. And then when people come to me on the one-to-one, they get it recorded onto DVD. So again, you can go and look back over it, and because there's always little bits and pieces of it. Oh yeah, I said that. You know, there's little bits and pieces that you can forget as well. So it's good.
I'm just shocked how vivid that was. Like, especially the fight. The fight was like, wow, you could tell. And it makes me realize today that I definitely don't want to fight. I don't want to fight.
Oh yeah.
I'll be honest with it, because I'm not joking you. It just, the only way I could describe it today was like I became a demon. It was nothing stopping me. Don't give a shit what hit me, whatever, nothing. And I just ripped through one to another, to another, to another, to another. And then it was like when I looked back, and it was like as if I was sitting on the floor, and then I stopped. But there was just no chance. You had no chance stopping me, and it was just right. I'm going back. It was like as if I just went fuck this, fight it. I took her and I just walked off. I walked off the battlefield with her. Yeah, it was mad. It was mad. It was good though.
Well, yeah. No, particularly after you lost your wife, you went. Yeah, you definitely had all the adrenaline in you then at that point, and as you said, you felt it on your forehead as well.
I swear on my son's life, I'm not joking you. I felt everything. I felt the weapon. I felt the blood. I felt the rage. The rage was just something like I've never felt before. Like, I thought I've been angry in the past when I did MMA competitions and stuff like that, but nah, that was something else. That was something else from another level, a way another level, and it was just like, what the? Honestly, I'm not trying to big up past life or anything, but literally, no one could stop me. There was just loads of men dead everywhere, and it was just like wow. And it's quite sad. It's quite sad, really, that to do that back in the day, and they're still doing it now. But
wow, yeah,
it was just like, fuck, yeah, tripping balls, man. You would have thought it would be the feeling of it. I felt everything. I felt the blood in my face. I even felt like I didn't know if I was crying or not, because it just felt so real, like the drips and stuff. And then that was literally. The only way I could describe it was like Mortal Kombat, when you play and you do the exoskeleton move, and you can see when they've hit him, that broke the skeleton. That was like as if I just went smack like that. I can even feel it now, going across here and go boom like that, right into him. And I knew he was dead then. I knew it was, but I just did it more just to be nasty. You know what I mean? Like intimidating. Yeah. I just chucked him, and the thing is, it wasn't like as if he flopped to the floor. It was like as if I just grabbed him and just threw him. And I was like, and that feeling was just like so, never felt like that. Never ever felt like that before, never. And God, man, it was amazing to feel it. I felt bad though, because I was like, I personally don't agree with killing people and stuff like that. But no, time it was normal. It was a normal, wasn't it?
Absolutely, and you and me and anybody else born into that time, it was the way of life. You know that. Yeah, you did that.
Yeah, because like now I'd never think of it. You know, I'd only do it if Dante was in danger or Kaylee was in danger. You know, in that circumstance, you know what I mean. I think everybody would for their family. Yeah. But in that time, there was no remorse. There was nothing. No, not even a flicker of emotion for him. It was just like, you're having it, mate. And fucking hell, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I just can't believe how vivid it was and how real. I honestly thought I was doing it like now. Oh wow! But yeah, man. Oh my god, that was awesome.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, man, I'm loving that. I'm not joking you now. I'm gonna put my new graphic card in my PC, and I'm gonna play Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yeah, fantastic.
I got to, because I just feel like I need to. Don't know why, I just like I need to.
Amazing.
But obviously, I don't know if you've got to shoot off, because obviously to the next client or what. But obviously, from me, mate, I am so grateful. So thank you very much.
Oh, no, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Amazing. And thanks so we're watching as well.
Yeah, man. I'm going to download this soon as I end this live, man. It's on there. I'm downloading it straight away. I'm just going to put it on the second monitor and listen to it. I got to.
Fantastic. I'll probably watch it back this evening.
Yeah, man. Like, honestly, I just can't. I can even feel it now. I can feel the indent of the metal. God, mate. Yeah, man, that was awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'm going to do it again, mate, eventually. Soon in the future, mate, it's going to happen again.
Sounds good to me.
No, man. But for me, mate, obviously, I know you got to shoot and everything like that, but
yeah.
Mate, thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you. So,
right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. So, wow. Damn. I'm just really, like, pumped. I feel pumped. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. I feel like so good.
Fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Right. Anyway, mate, if you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, I've got to go soon. So yeah, but all good anyway.
But yeah, I'm Uncle Ben's. Here. No way. Great, Paul. It's been amazing. Thank you for sharing with us. Good stuff, Phil. Yeah, that was fantastic. Honestly, guys, if you can, and you got the money, just do it, man. Just do it. It's like one of them things. It's like a bucket list tick for me. That's me done. Like that's one of my ticket thingies ticked, and like I know
that's
I can do
compliment.
it. Yeah, that's one of my. You asked Kaylee. Well, you know, when I did hypnotherapy, I went, Paul, I want to do. I'm telling. I told you straight, didn't I? I said I want to do it. I want to do it. And then literally, what did we do? We sent you the money. We like,
yeah.
But yeah, man. So, oh my god. So, yeah. So right, I'm actually going to finish the live off now because I'm also excited because I've got my graphics card.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say to everybody, thank you ever so much for obviously watching, man. I hope you. How much is it? £25, isn't it, Paul?
It's £25, yeah, for Zoom sessions like this. If it's face to face because of other things that I need to do, it's £50. But if you want a Zoom session, it's £25. But whatever happens, you get a recording of the session anyway.
It's definitely damn worth it, man. Fucking damn worth it. So right, I'm gonna love and leave you guys. So I'm gonna say I hope you have a blessed day. If you're not, hopefully England will win tonight. But I'm hoping so. But you never know, do you? You never know with football. But yeah, so love and light all to you guys. I'll probably be on Thursday. I'm at work tomorrow, so yeah, it'll be Thursday. So love and light to you guys. And obviously, I don't know if you want to say anything before we. Oh, hang on, before we go. And this is the link you got to click on to go to Paul to go and have this amazing. He also does hypnotherapy, which is actually rich. I was a bit skeptical, I will be honest with you, mate, but it definitely works. And like you said, you got to be willing to accept it, and when you accept it, wow, awesome. So hit the link below. But I don't know if Paul wants to say anything first before we go.
Yeah, also as well, I've got 2 other links as well. So there's a Facebook, there's Paul Goddard Past Life Regressions that you can see. Each link has my happy smiling face on, and also I'm very active on YouTube. So I've got Past Life Regressions with Paul Goddard if you want to. If you're a YouTuber, if you can subscribe to all of them, that'll be absolutely amazing.
Awesome, man. So
thank you everyone.
Yeah, thank you as well to you, Paul, as well. Obviously, I'm going to, you know how this goes. So end the live. Love and light to you guys. I'll see you later on. Ta-ra.
Bye.